How 28-year-old Dutch woman dies by euthanasia. A 28-year-old Dutch woman dies by euthanasia after documenting her ordeal with severe chronic fatigue syndrome. My last day will be Saturday. She made this announcement before passing with her loved ones by her side, thanking everyone for their support during her trying times. She said, "I chose to make the date and time public because you have all been so excited for this moment with me. I know from experience how supportive it can be to know when it is happening so that you can reflect on it for a moment or light a candle if you wish." However, her case has brought significant attention to people choosing euthanasia and controversial discussions about the right to die with dignity. Let's work you through her saddening yet heroic death, people's perceptions of assisted death, government and stance, and many more. Lauren Hove's illness was not a case of cancer or any other life-threatening disease. She was diagnosed with myalgic encephalomyelitis, ME, popularly known as CFS, chronic fatigue syndrome. She also has ADHD, and her daily life was a constant battle against these debilitating conditions, many of them being psychological. Read more. So, how is this different to suicide? Besides pulling in a lot of people and giving you access to lethal drugs. We bemoan suicide rates, but then this, I'm not fully getting this. My only concern is that, like Made in Canada, a lot of places might get too comfortable encouraging disabled folk to die, rather than support them, having a well-supported social welfare, and researching ways to make living with some of these conditions better, or curing them outright. Skeptical. I support folks' right to choose, though autonomy is a right, not a privilege. I would have suggested she try shrooms, DMT, pot, and maybe acid MDMA, and at least get FKD up for a while, scramble her brain up, see what happens. I mean, if you want to die literally FK it, what's some drugs gonna do? Maybe help your ass for real. If we don't have this freedom, we have no real freedom at all. How does anyone have a right to tell you that you can't end your life? How can we know what they're going through? Imagine being forced to live when everyday life that we all take for granted is a struggle. It's madness. None of us chose to be here, we're dragged into existence and then we're forced to make the best of it. Oh.